Good afternoon, Hornets. Welcome back to another episode of Hornet Nation, your ticket to SHS Sports. As always, I'm Thomas Payeur.
And I'm Natalie Kolano. In this week's lineup, we learn about how cheer competitions work, recap an interesting senior night, and meet a key player from the varsity hockey team.
All this and more on this action-packed episode of Hornet Nation. Now, we typically think of a cheer team as the girls that cheer on the football or basketball team from the sidelines. But in the winter season, cheerleaders get competitive. Daniel Emerson takes us inside the game.
Inside the game. Time to make some noise, Celine, for what is bound to get you fired up. We're about to get into the invigorating sport of competitive cheer. It's not just a bunch of high kicks, backflips, and screaming till your lungs get sore. There's a whole lot that goes on within the sport, from practice to when the team approaches the mat.
We start out in the beginning of the season, we need to learn the routine and get girls in the right placement based on their jump height, their motion placement, and how well it all fits together. You learn a stanza at a time because we say our cheers to words. So once you learn one stanza, you go over it a few times and then you learn the next one, and then eventually you put the whole round together and you know it.
There's a lot of processes we do with going through each thing individually, with it be a precision drill or jump timing. We would go through everything very carefully to make sure everything is perfectly done.
Basically, competitions are broken down into 3 rounds. The first round is based on jumps and motion placement and how well your team can execute that. The second round is based on precision and tumbling, and if your team can look at as one group. The third round is all around stunting, tumbling, and jumps, and that's just how well you execute that as well. And then each skill is worth different points. The points add up, and then that's how you get scored.
This is Daniel Emerson, and you just been inside the game. Back to you in the studio.
The girls wrapped up their season with 8 first-place wins, one of those being at the SEC meet on February 11th. Way to show that school spirit, girls!
It's a high school athletic tradition to honor senior athletes at their last home meet of the season. We here at Hornet Nation have decided to honor that tradition with a new segment.
Welcome to Senior Spotlight. Here, we will introduce outstanding senior athletes, learn about their role on their respective teams, and hear some advice to future team members. Today, Autumn Herbis finds herself in the spotlight. Autumn has been on Celine's gymnastics team for quite a while.
I've been in since my freshman year at Celine. I'm captain this year, but in years past I've just been like a teammate.
Autumn has been competing in
beam and floor and sometimes bars. So just like the team aspects and like being with my friends and just like hanging out and being able to like make new friends every year.
Autumn's teammates admire her positivity and her work ethic.
Autumn's always just really funny. Like, she always makes anyone giggle, even if they've had like a bad event or if they've fallen in competition. And it's always fun to see her interact, especially with the younger girls, just because they look up to her so much.
I think Autumn has improved a lot since she started the team. Just the time that I've seen her, she's gotten a lot of new skills and has been more confident when competing.
We're all going to miss her next year. She has been a big part of my career on the high school gymnastics team. So like, just going to miss her next year.
In order to be successful, Autumn believes that athletes should put having fun first.
Really just like put your all, like don't take anything too seriously. Like just have fun, be yourself, and then like Adrienne Holloway is like my savior, and like if you could be friends with her, that'd be cool.
We hope you enjoyed the first volume of Senior Spotlight.
Autumn earned her highest score on beam this season. Congratulations on such a great career, Autumn.
The varsity hockey team continues to shred the ice with a 15-1-4 record. Let's go again to Daniel Emerson as he sits down with one of the athletes for this player profile.
Hockey can arguably be the most complex sport. That is why we caught Connor Wright off the ice for this player profile and his love for the sport.
It's speed. It's so fast and fun, and it's always unpredictable, so you never know what's coming next.
Connor has been playing hockey since he was 8 years old. With inspiration from his friends, he decided to throw on a pair of skates himself.
Well, you know, it's a really fun sport. I saw a bunch of my friends playing it, so we played on the street one day, and I really liked it, so I learned how to skate, and one thing led to another, and started playing hockey.
Last year, Connor received his biggest accomplishment being a first year on Celine's varsity hockey team and earning Rookie of the Year.
That was really fun for me, first year guy on the team, and I really enjoyed getting a little shout out.
This upcoming season is looking bright for the Hornets and with goals set for players.
A personal goal of mine is to get somewhere closer to the 30-point mark. Last year I got somewhere closer to 20, so hoping to put a couple more pucks in the goal this year for the team.
Catch the Hornets on the ice as they battle their way to states. This is Daniel Emerson signing off for Hornet Nation. Back to you in the studio.
The varsity hockey team will break the ice again tomorrow night in Trenton at 7:30. Fans that signed up to travel on the fan bus will leave the high school at 6:30.
Unfortunately, all good things must end, and that includes this episode of Hornet Nation. We'll be back next week with our winter season recap.
We know that you're probably on your phones by now, so open up Twitter and follow us at Nation Hornet for the latest show updates. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Celine Video, so you never miss an episode. Signing off for Hornet Nation, I'm Thomas Payeur.
And I'm Natalie Kolano. Have an awesome day, Hornets.